Good morning, friends. I'm Dr. Yogesh Sarode of Jivan Vikas Mahavidyalaya Devgram. I welcome you all in this session. Today, we will learn about the lesson A Letter by HAZLITT to His Son, written by William HAZLITT. In this video, we will concentrate on reading of the lesson and its comprehension. So, friend, as discussed earlier, William HAZLITT was an English critic and essayist. This letter is written by him for his school-going son who complains about various situations. Hazlitt writes a letter to his son after his son returns from school and complains about his fellow students, expressing disagreeable opinions of them. The letter was written in the hope that his son would not grow to form immediate prejudices of others, but would rather mature into a well rounded gentleman, capable of accepting his situation in life and aspiring to help and respect others, especially those who may not be as fortunate as he is. See the letter in the form of advice. The letter is very simple and clear cut. The letter begins, My dear little fellow, you are now going to settle at school and may consider this as your first entrance into the world. As my health is so indifferent and I may not be with you long, I wish to leave you some advice for your conduct in life, both that it may be of use to you and is something to remember me by. I may at least be able to caution you against my own errors, if nothing else. As we went along to your new place of destination, you often repeated that you does say that there were a set of stupid, disagreeable people, meaning the people at the school. You were to blame in this. It is a good old rule to hope for the best. Always, my dear, believe things to be right till you find them the contrary. And even then, instead of irritating yourself against them, endeavor to put up with them as well as you can, if you cannot alter them. You said you were sure you should not like the school where you were going. This was wrong. What you meant was that you did not like to leave home, but you could not tell whether you should like the school or not till you had given it a trial. Otherwise, you were lying that you should like it was determining that you would not like it. Never anticipate evils, or because you cannot have things exactly as you wish, make them out worse than they are through more spite and willfulness. Towards universal brotherhood, you seemed at first to take no notice of your schoolfellows, or to set yourself against them because they were strangers to you. They knew as little of you as you did of them. This would have been a reason for their keeping aloof from you as well, which you would have felt as a hardship. Learn never to conceive a prejudice against others because you know nothing of them. It is bad reasoning and makes enemies of half the world. Do not think all of them till they behave ill to you, and then strive to avoid the faults which you see in them. This will disarm their hostility sooner than pique or resentment or complaint. I thought you were disposed to criticize the dress of some boys as not so good as your own. So never despise anyone for anything that he cannot help, least of all for his poverty. I would wish you to keep up appearances yourself as a defense against the idle sneers of the world. But I would not have you value yourself upon them. I hope you will neither be the dupe nor victim of vulgar prejudices. Instead of saying, never despise anyone for anything that he cannot help, I might have said, never despise anyone at all. For contempt implies a triumph over and pleasure ill of another. It means you are glad and congratulate yourself on their failings or misfortunes. You complain since that the boys laugh at you and do not care about you, and that you are not treated as you were at home. My dear, that is one chief reason for you being sent to school, to inure you betimes to the unavoidable rubs and uncertain reception you may meet with in life. You cannot always be with me, and perhaps it is as well that you cannot. But you must not expect others to show the same concern about you as I should. You have now got among other boys who are your equals or bigger and stronger than yourself, and who have something else to attend to besides humoring your whims and fancies. And you feel this is a repulse or piece of injustice. But the first lesson to learn is that there are other people in the world besides yourself. There are number of boys in the school where you are whose amusements and pursuits are out to be of as much consequences to them as yours can do, and to which, therefore, you must give away in your turn. The more years to childish self importance you give yourself, you will only expose yourself to be more thwarted and laughed at. True equality is the only one morality or true wisdom. Remember always that you are but one among others, and you can hardly mistake your place in society. In your father's house, you might do as you pleased, but in the world you will find competitors at every turn. You are not born a king's son to destroy or dictate to millions. You can only expect to share their fate or settle your differences amicably with them. You already find it so at school, and I wish you to be reconciled to your situation as soon and wish as little pain as you can. I am, dear little fellow, your affectionate father, William Hazlitt. And here ends this lesson. So, friends, see, though this is in a later format, but since beginning till end, you will find the advice of William Hazlitt to his school-going son, who complains many a times about small things, that students in the school are laughing at me, they are not wearing good dress, I do not like their behavior, their nature, not facilities are available, and because of all these things he gets irritated. So Hazlitt here wants to convey a message, though it's an advice to his son, but this is one form of message to all the sons in the world also, which a father wants to give, and this is very important. So friends, in this video we had concentrated on the reading part and its comprehension. In the next session we will take the analysis part of this lesson. So, thank you today. We'll meet tomorrow. Good day.